Another video of Sandster 1. Today I'm playing a new game, as you can tell from the new viewpoint. Can't quite remember the name of this game, so couldn't tell you. It'll be in the next video. Now, I did try recording this, but it got messed up or something, so it didn't save my recording. So I had to re-record it, which is what this video is. Now, it's supposed to be a game where you collect this stuff called Ego, and it's just supposed to, you'll come over here, it's like the currency in the game, and you'll buy one of these. Well, I did Self-Discovery Begins in the first recording, and all it told me was I put and it tells you about yourself, actually, like, if you answer the questions honestly, which I'm going to try doing the best I can, but some of them will probably be hard. And based off why I answered it just told me I have a maniac defense almost, which essentially I put a facade on in front of the public, but when I'm by myself, it's drastically changed compared to the way I act to the public, which honestly is true. When I'm around my friends or people I know and stuff, I'm just like normal and stuff, but if you look at me in my normal life, I'm always stressed and overthinking all this stuff. So if I had to be honest, I would say this game is accurate. Even if it's not 100% accurate, it is accurate. I was told not to trust this person. She's called ES. And so yeah. There are all sorts of books here. There's even one that ends differently every time you read it. It's a picture book. Here, I'll show you. Your interpretation of the story is very much of an interest to me. The characters are comprised of a prince, a king, and a maid. Your interpretation will decide what kind of story this is, so I'll ask you a few questions, alright? Choose the closest answer to your take on it. Now, let me hear your story. What is the prince doing? Pretending to cry because the maid did to him, rubbing his eyes because he just woke up, crying because the king got mad at him. This one. How does the king feel about this? He's angry over what's going on between the prince and the maid. He's panicking over the gap between ideals and reality. He's contemplating how best to discipline the prince. Why is the maid hiding? To watch over the prince from the shadows, to escape the prince's observation, or glow over the pair's distress. How does the story end? The prince elopes with the maid. The prince recovers of his own accord. The king regains his control. The despondent prince lifts his chin and sets off down on his own path. So, that's how your story goes. There are some truths of reality one can find only in fiction. Next time I want you to let me interpret your story. And so it's going to analyze and it's going to tell me based off that about myself. Alright, analysis complete. So you gotta tap this and break it. Selfish automum. You take the reins of your own life without searching for impetus in others. By taking an active approach, you open up the path for yourself. The idea of relying on others is nay unthinkable for you, as it is your firm discipline to decide things for yourself. I'll bet you're also extremely determined to fulfill all of your goals. However, you should probably try seeking help from others before you get stuck. Gonna be honest here, that's not me 24/7, but that is me when I actually want to try succeeding at something. See, if something changes in your worldview, the ending will change. That goes for this place too, not just the story. The future will be decided by your interpretation, by your will. So hurry back when you have enough ego. So I will be back when I have enough for the next chunk. Okay, so I watched a few videos, I tripled my income, and I got a whole bunch of it. So now we're going to start the next thing called antagonistic surveillance. Sorry if I read these wrong. That facade is getting full of themselves. Oh, when did you wander in? I didn't see you. I'm sure you must have run into them on the way, which is the wall I mentioned in. I may not have mentioned. It's a wall that has both a female side and a male side. And it's just the face. And they warn you about this person. They're like, cabinet Nina. And so they say this person is not to be trusted. The self-proclaimed monarch, the facade, the wretch. That facade lives to plague me. Fall not to impulse, conform to the standard. Over and over they whisper at me. What need is there for social stricture? Here. What's your take on it? Rules are absolute. It depends on the time and place. It's best to live by impulse. Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, some of the answers stay on screen longer than the other two. That's the one I actually picked. Such an ambiguous answer, but it beats the facade any day. You see, facade is my adversary. They would control me, like to judge and jury. Listen, you hear, don't you? Their voice. Damn you, hush. You damnable facade. I'm not mistaken. I'm not a failure. Forgive me, I can't focus on the conversation right now. If you don't mind, come back again later. I'll see you when you have more ego saved up. Something's not seeming right. And I actually almost have enough to do it, so I can talk and quickly get enough ego. So it seems like she's going sort of deranged, or is talking to somebody who's not there, per se. Now, Between Sanity and Madness is the next chapter, and I'm going to be back because it's actually going to take me longer than I thought. Okay, I finally got enough time to go see what this Between Sanity and Madness is. Books are to me what breath is to others. I cannot stay myself without books to read. For the sake of my sanity, I immerse myself in the worlds I find within. Even now, as I stand here conversing with you, I'm fighting down my very impulses to put my hands around your throat and, may I ask you something? After that statement, probably not, because I'm going to be, like, skedaddling for my life, because, no? Stay away from arm's distance. Sure, restrain my impulses. Tell me. Give them free rein. Not to strangle myself, no. Get a hold of yourself. Get a hold of myself? Is that even possible? I'm fine now. They were just so loud I got confused. Speaking to you seems to have calmed me. I'm well. I am. For now, I'm still alright. I know how to tame my impulses. You see, I'm fairly certain I won't do anything. Like wring your sweet neck, yes, trust me. So come back when you have more ego. That's a wonderful thing to say to my face. So, I'll be back for the next and final chapter. And after that, I'll tell you probably what my next video is going to be based off the response to this video. Actually, you know what? Since this game is clearly going to take way longer than I have, I'll end the video here. And based off the reaction of this video, I have another mobile game, except it'll look like this from the images I saw. except it's a horror game. Now, for those of you who know me, I'm a wusspuss. I get terrified over anything. Like, I haven't even watched Chucky. I'm that terrified of stuff. So, if this video gets 1 like, let's say. No, not even that. Like, a view. I will play that game for a video. Just because I want to see what it is. And I'm probably not going to sleep for months. So... And then after that, I will do another video of this just because I'm curious about this game. Even if I don't do another video of this, I'm going to keep playing this game. Because I find it interesting, like the psychology behind all this stuff and the way I think. Because I did that first chapter twice, and both times I answered as truthfully as I could. But the second time around, I answered more truthfully. And I got 2 different answers. And so I found it cool that, like, every time you answer, your honesty changes. And I'm being truly honest when I answer these. So, see you guys in the next vid. Have a good night.